Okay, well, we're back
What?
again. What's up? We're back with another video. Isn't that wild?
Yeah. No.
The night before Easter of this year.
Yeah, it was Easter.
It was Easter. We investigated Haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas. And we heard about Hill House through Nuke's Top 5. You and Joey heard about it.
So Nuke's Top 5 is a YouTube channel, and he compiles really cool paranormal videos, and it's not just paranormal, he does a lot of other stuff too, but his paranormal videos he comes up with are really cool and really good. And we saw the video, I think Brooke's gonna link it down below, but it's like a video of they're in Jacob's room in the house, one of the rooms in the house, and they're taunting, who is it?
Is it Dr. Yeager?
Dr. Yeager. I guess the girl was supposedly taunting Dr. Yeager, who we'll get to that in a minute, and she was yanked out of bed. And then I guess I don't know what the guy's relation to her was, but I guess some guy got really pissed about it and went in there and was like confronting him, like, if you're gonna mess with her, mess with me. And he got shoved and then ran out. And as soon as he ran out, everybody else ran out, and the door, you can see in the video, the door is like shut, and you can see something like pulls the door shut. Like, you can see the actual handle. If you watch it, you'll see what I mean.
So it's also been featured on Jack Osborne's show.
Oh,
Portals to Hell. And Nick Groff has also been there, I know.
He signed
from
the
Ghost
wall.
Adventures.
I took a picture of it. It's
Very cool. Yeah. Very cool. But it's just now starting to gain traction. I think they said people from Travel Channel visited that.
I wouldn't be surprised if it attracts Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, I think it will soon. It's gaining in popularity. It's becoming more and more popular. Just like with any place we investigate, we want to go over the history of the house just so you have some background information on it. This house used to be a brothel. It also supposedly served as a makeshift hospital at one point.
Civil War era.
Civil War era, yeah. So this house has been around for a long time. It's also just feet from the Baker Hotel.
Literally catty corner on the same street.
Same street,
you walk out, you just look out the front door, and it's just bam right there.
Yeah. And Baker Hotel is massive. So many celebrities stayed there. It closed down in 1972, but I think it opened up in 1929. And I think Judy Garland stayed there. Three Stooges. A couple of presidents. You said Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, I think so.
And Bonnie and Clyde, which is...
That's cool.
That's really cool. But apparently, during the Prohibition era, it served as this bootlegging kind of operation.
It's an operation between the Hill House and Baker Hotel. Ladies,
there's also a church right there that was also supposedly involved.
Yeah.
And what we were told was that the kids would transport this alcohol to the Baker Hotel for the guests and stuff. And guests of the Baker Hotel also would go to Hill House because it was a brothel, so they were... And,
and they had liquor there too.
Yeah, so, it's this whole sort of operation going on that I find really fascinating.
The house even has that, a hidden... There's when you walk in the front door of the room to your right, it's the clown room. There's a fireplace in the clown room, and it's actually where they would have hid their alcohol. There's a ladder inside of it, and it goes up to the attic, and they would hide their liquor in the attic.
Yeah, it's very, very cool.
So, people have reported seeing apparitions. They've heard voices, been touched, scratched, bit, burned. But Dr. Yeager, we talked about earlier, I guess he was the guy who would give forced abortions to prostitutes who became pregnant. They weren't allowed to have kids. There's supposedly a few prostitutes who also haunt the house as well. I think one of them was Emily.
Yes.
Priscilla, wasn't she one, or was she had a different story? There's so many stories.
Priscilla is one of them.
Okay.
Because she has her own room.
There's also a young boy, Jacob, who actually Jacob's room, and you'll see it in the video, I'm sure. wasn't it supposedly like the original foundation of the house?
I think so.
And it's like all original wood, like they built around it to like fortify it, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, like keep it from falling apart. But it looks really cool. It's definitely a creepy room, but I think it's just because it's so
you can
old.
tell it looks so different from the other rooms. Like it looks old.
If you were in the mid 1800s, it's like those Western shows where they have like a family and it's all just one room in a log cabin.
That's exactly what it looks like.
It's tiny. I can't imagine living in a tiny room like that. Anyway, so a young boy named Jacob was supposedly hung from a tree in the backyard by, like, I remember they saying like they were like molesters.
Yeah, I heard
they like molested him and then hung him.
There's so many awful things that happen there, and it's just terrible. So I think she said that he doesn't like men, which makes sense to me.
Yeah, he does not like men at all.
Yeah.
But, you know, based on their, like, the legends and stories and, like, the facts, there are facts mixed in with everything. Like, we know that it was, you know, like, prostitutes were there. We know that it was connected to the Baker Hotel. We know that it was a booming operation. There was a booming operation there for Prohibition era, like, where they had the alcohol and all that. But it's such a dark history. Like, it's just one thing after another. There's also the Shadow Man. So the owners also collect a whole bunch of, like, haunted knickknacks and all this other stuff, and it's kind of cool. Like,
really cool.
It's kind of like their own little haunted museum. But one of the coolest dolls is Lisa, who supposedly like messes with electronics.
Yeah. Another spirit that supposedly haunts it his name is Joshua, and his mother was Emily. She was one of the prostitutes there. Her uncle was the father of Joshua. He's the one that owned the brothel, and so Joshua was the kid she gave birth to, and the poor kid was deformed, and he was forced to hide in his room in the attic.
Yeah.
And I think he was only allowed out at certain times, maybe.
I don't think he was allowed out whenever
whenever
his
people
dad
were
was
there.
home.
Yeah.
When people were there, yeah.
And one day he was out of his room playing, and his dad found him, and his dad started beating on him. Emily tried to stop her uncle, from beating
because he was beating
Joshua.
Death.
Yeah. And he killed Emily on the stairs.
And then he killed
back.
Joshua.
Yeah, he went back and killed Joshua. So supposedly they both
passed.
They both passed right there.
And supposedly they're both still there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, you know, we caught quite a few EVPs of what sounds like a child, like a little boy, honestly. But, you know, the way demons are,
they could be missing. Yeah. And they probably know, like...
That's what's going to draw you in.
Yeah. There was also allegedly a murder-suicide in one of the bathrooms.
Oh, that's wild. There is proof of that.
I think there's brain matter splattered on the wall.
Somebody was shot in the head in the bathroom. And it was sealed off. When the current owners bought the house, the bathroom was actually sealed off. They had to climb in through the window to figure out why it was sealed off. And that was why it was sealed off, is because somebody was shot in the freaking head.
That's awful.
The gun was still in there, and there was brain matter and parts of a brain on the wall. And there's like an imprint of the brain matter on the wall.
In more recent years, later residents of the home, they were said to have taken part in satanic rituals. And we were informed that 7 demons were conjured up in the house. One of the demons that was supposedly conjured up and invited into the house goes by Toby.
And if you know anything about demons, they will not give you their real name, because saying their real name and calling them out, it gives you power over them.
Yes.
Isn't it believed that Toby is actually Asmodeus? The
Yeah.
demon Asmodeus?
Yeah, the theory is that he's actually the demon Asmodeus, and he told them his name is Toby. Mm-hmm. So, I'm not really sure, but I think...
This allegedly.
Yeah, it's allegedly.
I think the owners are thinking, because they've caught pictures or an apparition type of thing, and it looks like how Asmodeus is depicted.
I'll include a picture of Toby right here. Beware, it's very scary. He's terrifying to look at, But I find this picture so fascinating, and they've had people look at it, and people have confirmed that it's real. Like, you know, it wasn't messed with.
It's not faked.
Yeah, it's not faked. When we got there, they gave us a tour of the house. Kathy, the owner, only gave us a tour of like the downstairs. She did not like to go upstairs.
She refuses.
Yeah, and I totally get it. Sonny took us for a tour upstairs. Now, when our tour started, she told us girls, she was like, you sit here, and she told the boys to go sit on the couch. Which, when Joey sat down on the couch, he said he had a hat on, and he felt something like pick up his hat a little bit. And we were sitting there, and she said, oh, it was about 8 o'clock, right? And she was like, Toby will be here. He'll start talking. And I was like, okay. So it passes, and never said anything.
Yeah, I think it got to like 8:30, and she's like, Toby, you're late. What the heck?
Okay. We get to the scratcher room, right? And right after she said there's like a little light in the middle of the poker table, right as she said like, oh, usually I have a different light. Like, Toby likes the other light more, I think. She changed the light, and we heard that scratching sound.
There was like something scratching on the wall.
Yeah, Toby walks around in there every now and then. People will catch him. So, anyway, let me change this light. There we go. Maybe that's why it's not talking. Maybe he didn't like that light. So, yeah, I always have that color, so when you do something different, they act different around here. But anyway, he told us about her, and I've heard her singing. What was that? Did you rub something on the chair?
No.
No.
That came from in there.
That was in there.
So it was a scratch.
We told you about the cameras, and they have cameras all over the house. And you sit in the kitchen. You could just sit in the kitchen and just watch these cameras, because there's orbs that fly by constantly.
I know a lot of people are like, orbs are not, it's like dust. No, listen, I watched literally while they were telling us about the history, and we were all in the kitchen. I literally watched one of the cameras that's upstairs, and it's facing down like towards Toby's room, and the stairs are, you know, like right in front of it, and then lead down to the right. Literally an orb came out of like Emily's room area, and slowly, like it was huge too, slowly made its way around the stair railing, crossed Toby's room, and then turned at the railing, like where it's at, and walked towards the camera. Like, and moved towards the camera. It was like slow.
They move differently.
I got goosebumps thinking about it.
Orbs move differently than dust. Like, you can tell like when there's dust on camera. At least I can.
Yes.
And I can tell whenever it's a bug.
Yes.
And we can differentiate between orbs and insects or dust. Like,
yep,
we can. And if you don't believe in that, if that's not proof enough, that's your choice. But let me tell you, this place had orbs like crazy. We'll go ahead and get into the investigation. I'll play what I have at first. But enjoy our investigation of Haunted Hill House.
It's a doozy.
Oh my god, it's literally right here.
That's crazy.
Dude, it's right here. That's crazy. Wow. That is creepy.
This is literally the creepiest place for a house.
That is wild.
Should we park?
Spooky.
Alright, so we made it to Mineral Wells, Texas, and we are standing in front of the Haunted Hill House?
Yep, Haunted Hill House.
Haunted Hill House. And we're gonna have to spend 10 minutes alone in there. That'll be fun.
Take a picture.
Alright.
With our clothes on.
Got it?
You get
Yeah,
it?
yep.
Look at that. Says no touch.
Infamous Baker Hotel. And okay, so when we went upstairs for the upstairs tour with Sonny, they seem to really react to him, and they have this creepy doll in Toby's room that will light up and sing.
It's like on a rocking. It's a creepy looking doll on a rocking horse. If you touch it, like you have to. It's broken.
You have to, like, it's broken, so you have to like hit it pretty hard.
And
to
it'll
get it to
light
go
up
off.
and it'll light up and like sing the creepiest song you've ever heard.
Mm-hmm. And it only went off once while we were there, and that was with Sonny during the tour. And he was asking Toby, he was like, oh, so-and-so's gonna come, and he's bringing his wife. And it's like someone that regularly attends.
Yeah.
Like they go to this
visit.
house all the time. And he's like, he's bringing his wife. Are you gonna scratch his wife? Immediately, boom,
Goes off.
it goes off. And let me tell you, there's cords around there like for the cameras, but there's no cord leading to this doll. Like we
Very
looked at
old
it.
looking too.
Mm-hmm. It's like a Halloween decoration or something, but it's very creepy.
And it only went off that one time.
Yeah, it didn't go off the rest of the night, but usually
And we had eyes on Sonny. Like we didn't see him mess with it or anything.
Yeah.
Like
He was
tapped
with
it on
us.
he tapped it on the head to show us how it works, and that was it.
yeah, and he was sitting with us, like we were feet away from it.
We were in like the attic room that's next to Toby's room that connects to it. So we were far away from it. We weren't anywhere near it.
Yeah. And we went out to Priscilla's room to go to the bathroom. And when we came back in, the boys were like, I wish you could have seen it. They were like, you had orbs flying all around you. And I'll insert a video right here of us. We're recording. I was recording the camera. We went back and looked at it on camera. And you could just see, like, orbs, like, surrounding.
Yeah.
We were in there talking about the prostitutes.
Like when we first got in there, it was nothing. Like
Yeah.
there was nothing. And then like we started talking, like you said, started talking about the prostitutes. All of a sudden, orbs started appearing.
Yeah. And it was crazy.
Crazy.
Fucking what, man?
What are all those orbs? What the heck, dude?
Look at that one.
Oh my gosh, dude.
See, I'm telling you, they're like
everywhere.
raining.
What, mate?
That's what I saw. That's what caught my attention.
I just want to say though, I've never seen Joey that excited before over like ghost stuff. He goes, are you not fucking seeing this right now?
Brooke's like, I throwed up.
Yeah,
See, and then that's like fucking snowing in there.
And you know, they say like they were saying like, you know, if they move a certain way then it's dust, but those are orbs. And it would have been doing that.
Well, they changed directions once you guys left. Now they're going up. It's like they were like following you.
Alright, Haley and Brooke here. We're gonna go walk around the house and show you guys just what this place has got. I don't really know like the names of all the rooms.
They have little signs on them.
Yeah, so we'll take a little tour. Yeah. Where do you want to start? Let's see. You want to start back here in Jacob's room?
Yeah.
and we'll just kind of work our way forward. I'm just kind of getting some shots. I don't want to upset you. That's Lisa, the doll. Got a bunch of these like artifacts and stuff. Got all kinds of dolls over here. I mean, nothing but respect to you guys. Alright, this is Jacob's room. I can go in here and kind of show you around. There's a popular video going around where a woman was yanked off the bed. And she was acting a fool and was provoking Dr. Yeager, and she was yanked off the bed forcefully. And not only that, but a friend of hers came in here and was like trying to provoke Dr. Yeager, and he was shoved. So got quite a bit of activity in here. But all throughout the house, it's really cool. They actually have a lot of like haunted artifacts and stuff. It's really neat. I think that's makes it even more unique. This is called Shadow Man Room. Right there. And earlier when she was giving us a tour, I actually had my legs touched right in this spot. Give you a little shot of the closet. This bathroom area. Check out these crazy ladies. Looking lovely. This is the suicide bathroom, where a murder-suicide occurred in here?
Yes.
Yeah. The detail in this house is just crazy. And then over on the wall, there's actually brain matter. Have you noticed this doll? Look at her eyes.
I know.
Oh, so creepy. I like that. I don't like it at all.
Alright, let's move on.
Alright.
Every house we go to is a creepy ass fucking staircase.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's your ball. It says destination in place.
Okay. Set the ball out there for Joshua.
Okay, so if there's anyone here, can you make the girl on the horse light up? We saw you do it earlier.
This is the carousel room. Yeah. All this stuff. It's crazy, right?
Hey,
Hey.
should we touch the carousel?
Doesn't that make you feel sick?
I don't know. I think it does. I think it makes you feel nauseous and they mark your arm. What if you ask for permission?
I don't know. I'm just like looking at all like the details stuff.
Oh,
Look at the slinky dog. But they have dolls hanging from the ceiling. All these puppets. Look at that. Check out this dude. And that little mini Raggedy Ann doll. She's lovely. Ah, that's Joey.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what they figured out.
Oh, she's beautiful. This is the carousel. I've heard that they don't really want you touching it because you'll feel nauseous if you touch it. This is the hidden tunnels that connects to the upstairs. This place used to be a location for bootlegging during the Prohibition era. And you see it goes all the way up there. Really cool stuff. This house has a lot of history. It gets to the point in the night, it's like 1 a.m., just after 1 a.m. or something. And we've heard some things, we've seen some things, but it's, you know, kind of, I don't know, it's just like a normal night. And we're all hanging out in the kitchen. And I'm sitting in front of the doorway. There's a curtain that blocks the doorway in the kitchen. And Haley, you and Cody were at the table.
We were at the table snacking.
Joey was bebopping on the computer and looking at the cameras. And we
were just talking.
Yeah, we were just hanging out.
We were taking a snack break.
And we just hear this hissing sound. And we didn't really react to it, but we all collectively heard it. And then it seemed like a couple seconds later, it was like it happened again.
It was closer though.
It was closer.
And it was like a longer like hissing noise, like like that.
Yeah.
And then like Cody and I remember we just like immediately looked at each other, and he was just like bug-eyed as fuck. and Brooke turned her head. I remember you turned your head, and I was like, "Did you guys hear that?" And we started like whispering to each other or something.
We're like, what was that?
Yeah. And so we just kind of waited a little bit. We were quiet.
Yeah, we just sat there, and then we heard it a third time,
and it was closer and louder.
And it was like right behind me. I was right in front of the doorway. That was so...
I really thought something was gonna pop out of that curtain.
It just snatched me right up.
Yeah. Just like drag you out.
Just yeet me out of the kitchen. Like I was fully expecting that to happen. No, I jumped up. We all jumped up and ended up on the other side of the kitchen.
I was like, Joey, what are you doing? He was just like still bebopping at the computer, and then Brooke, me, and Cody booked it to the other side of the kitchen. We were like, hell no.
We were like, I was like, what was that?
Oh, that was about
so crazy.
It was creepy. I was like, there's no way this is real.
I know. I've never heard anything like that. Never. Like, I think that was the most surreal experience. Was just like first time hearing a hiss like that. Like you want an experience, and when you get that experience, you are like
not even just like
shock.
The hiss. It was like I've heard voices, but it's like always in the distance, or it's really quiet, and you're not sure you heard it. That was like you can't deny that happened. It was like a person was out there making stupid little goose noises or something.
Yeah, it sounded like a goose. The boys were freaked out. We were all kind of freaked out at that point. And the boys decided to go out and smoke. They needed a smoke break. And they left us girls in there, and we're just sitting at the kitchen table. And
we were just kind of talking about it.
Yeah, we were like, I can't believe that just happened. Like, what was this? What was that? And while we're in the middle of talking, we hear this laugh or this hissing sound again. I immediately turned my camera on, and you'll see in this video. I'm recording. That was a laugh. It Tell Joey just to stay out for a little bit longer and see, because we're just tell him stuff's going on. We just want to see if it'll happen if they stay out there for just a few more minutes.
Toby, are you laughing? Or is someone else laughing?
Never heard anything like that, bro. Toby, can you say something else?
Shit, man, we might as well go out there. Walk around or something.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, it's going off again, the red pod.
Is he upstairs?
You hear it? The red pod.
A little bit. It's going fucking crazy.
It's still going. Oh my. It's still going.
It's just staying there.
Hey, let go of the REM pod! Can you please let go? It's just going off. Just keeps going. It's still going. I'm trying to find it in the cameras, but I can't. I cannot believe it's still going on.
That's the one.
Look.
It's going fucking nuts. Holy shit. We can hear that from downstairs, or from downstairs. Toby, is that you? Are you setting off the REM pod?
Oh my gosh, you can see it going on.
He's fucking with us, dude.
It's just going on.
He answered too.
He's talking to us and sitting there. It's just been going off non-stop, dude.
Dude! He was just waiting. I think he was waiting for the boys to leave.
It's still going.
Do you like me and Haley? It's still going. It is still going. And I'm just scared to go up there.
Should we go upstairs?
Toby, do you want us to go upstairs?
Oh my gosh. What the hell?
What the fuck? Tell Joey to come in. Tell Joey to come in. Please tell Joey to come in. Guys, be careful. Like, Toby is like active.
He's like talking to us, and the REM pod's been going off non-stop like since you left.
It is currently 1:38 a.m. We've been getting some activity upstairs. The REM pod has been constantly going off, and Toby has been talking to us. He started talking to me and Haley. So we're gonna go upstairs.
Is that you up there? You want us to come up there? If you want us to come up there, make that stop. Okay, if you don't want us to go up there, make that stop.
It's so cold in here.
Okay, we're coming up.
Freezing.
It is not this cold in
You
here.
haven't noticed that one outside, please.
It is.
I don't want to be the first.
I don't want to be the last. Thank you.
I died.
You were a real one. Toby, if you're up here, can you make the rocking horse go off, please?
Yeah, we heard you.
I heard someone. There's someone in Emily's room?
What did you hear? There's someone there.
I'm fucking telling you, I heard a voice in there.
Did you not hear that?
You just said
Toby, if that's you, can you make the...
he's in that room. He's in there.
You have something to say?
You gonna go in there? Toby, we're coming in. We heard you up here, buddy.
Yeah.
Did you want us to come up here?
Ooh, I just got like a real bad cold chill. Like it's right here.
It's cold.
It's
in the
cold
doorway.
right here. Right in the doorway.
It's getting colder.
Yeah.
Like,
It is-
as we speak. Oh my gosh, it's freezing right now.
Toby, buddy? You in here? Maybe last one. Oh, maybe last. Okay. So, do we turn the light off? Okay.
Whoever's up here, can you touch that rocking horse? Let us know you're here.
Touch that rocking horse if you want to scratch one of us.
Is that Rick on?
It's getting cold in here.
It's getting really cold.
Freezing. No, it's like it came in this way.
Yes.
Like I felt it like reached my body from this way.
Okay, buddy, listen here. Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Not for
sorry.
that.
I'm sorry if that scared you. I don't mean no harm. I'm gonna crack this closed, and when you're ready to talk to us, just open her on up, and we can play. And I'll read you. Mr. Brown can moo. Can you? So I'm going to crack this a little bit. So whenever you're ready to talk or play, just push that on open. He's not saying anything. Those are hisses. That is not words. I can tell you. I got every hair stand on my body. Those are not words. Those are hisses. Toby, we hear you out there. It is right outside the door. Brooke, don't cry. This is Gucci Gang. We do this.
This is Gucci.
This is our fun.
We paid money for
It's
this.
not fun anymore.
We paid money for this to happen. So I'm really gonna go on a limb and say this place is fucking haunted.
All I see is like that picture of it in my mind.
I know.
Well, and like when I said he's right at the door, I literally heard footsteps stopping at the door. And like it was right before he got to the door. It's like he stopped. And then I was waiting. I was fucking waiting
Maybe he
to him
came in
to just book ass in here.
I've been kind of expecting that to happen. I don't know why. Like someone running up on us.
I don't know if you guys heard it, but me and Joey, I mean, it was like literally fucking...
I wondered what that was. I will hop over these stairs to not be left.
Now I know why those dudes like tumbled down the stairs.
He did like a freaking tumble. He was like front flip.
I was like, that's gonna be us, and it's like, no, it really is gonna be us, guys.
It's so cold down here.
Bro.
That was like, I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the scariest moments I've ever had in my life.
Sorry, Haley, but...
Dead ass.
Like, he was just like on my ass the whole way down.
Take it away.
You want to go to a different room?
Yeah. This hasn't really gone off. I feel like we're just not getting any activity in here. It's just kind of... I'm gonna go to that... Is it scratch room?
Yeah.
The poker?
Whatever it's called.
Right. What are we doing here?
It's the calm before the storm. That's where we were headed.
Yeah, we were gonna go to the scratch room too.
I'm trying to change my batteries up.
Alright, so this is the scratch room.
Coffee's being brewed right now.
What?
Oh, some just
What?
went off in the... Okay, hold on.
Hold up.
Brooke just asked if we were gonna make it.
It was like, it smells like coffee, and I heard that, I was like, wait a minute.
Somebody made us coffee.
Aww. $3.19, and Haley and I are going to the scratch room. Finally coming back in here. I like how they got these Like wanted posters.
It's kind of creepy.
Civil War mirror. Belongs to attachment unit disorder. They got all kinds of stuff. World War II helmet. All kinds of stuff. I think that's a photo of John Wayne Gacy. And then there's this guy.
I know, it's so cool.
License for prostitution.
There's any licenses?
Yeah. Hey. What's up? It's been so quiet in here.
It's been like awfully quiet for us.
We haven't gotten
It's tripping me up because it's like, why has it been so quiet?
Hey Toby, if you're in there, you want to talk to us? Alright, I'm gonna shut this down.
Throughout the night, their cameras are constantly going, and they sent us clips of stuff they caught. So I'll go ahead and insert them right here. So please enjoy. Toby, if you're up here, can you make the rocking horse go off, please?
Yeah, we heard you.
I heard someone. There's someone in Emily's room?
Toby, is that you? Alright, well, sorry.
Bye, guys. I'll remember you all in there.
Alright. Where are you gonna go? I'm gonna go.
I don't like that nothing.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna go to Joshua's room.
And I'll just go ahead and leave that. Josh, we left this REM pod here, this red light, so if you want to play with it, then you're welcome to.
We'd really like if you'd come out and talk to us, buddy.
And I know you don't know us, but my name's Joey.
I'm Haley.
I'm Cody,
And I am Brooke.
and we're not going to hurt you.
We just want to communicate with you. So, if you're here and you want to talk to us, then touch that red light, please. Thank you.
Just like that.
Wow. Thank you.
we're weirdos
There aren't even paranormal investigators trying to come up with anything.
Well, when we went to Yorktown, we had. That would make me freak out, and I'll probably run downstairs.
Oh.
That would make me freak out, and I'll probably run downstairs.
Oh.
Okay, so eventually things kind of slow down a little bit and we get tired, so we decide to go lay down in Jacob's room. And I lay down on one side of the bed on the floor, and you and Joey lay on the bed.
Yeah.
And then Cody's on the other side of the bed next to Joey. And I was like, I don't think I could sleep. And they were like, well, that works out perfectly, Brooke, because you can be on Toby Watch. And I was like, I don't want to be on Toby Watch.
She had a perfect view. Like, Toby was seen in the rafters up in, like, the far corner from the bed. So, and Brooke had, like, a great vantage point. Like, all she had to do was, like,
perfect view.
Slant her face upwards, and, like, he could have just been there.
Yeah. Also, we laid there and we could hear a woman crying, which they report that. But she just would not stop.
She just, like, would not give the fuck up.
But she was crying, and Joey was just like, yep, she's not wrapping this up anytime soon. And just rolled over to sleep.
Yeah. We thought he was asleep, and he just out of nowhere says that, and then rolls over, and is just, like, back to sleep.
But we made it through the night. You know, like it was a scary experience. I think, like I thought it was. I think that this is the scariest place we've been so far.
Yep.
Yeah. And obviously, the question is, would we go back? Surprise! We're going back, and we want to thank the owners of Haunted Hill House for allowing us to come and investigate their home. Obviously, they do it for everyone, but.
They were very great. Like, they're very good hosts. Like, they provided snacks. They gave us a really cool tour. A whole shebang. So.
And they provide you with equipment if you don't have it.
Very, very expensive equipment. Like, they go above and beyond.
Yes,
like, you could not ask for a better place to ghost hunt because they have so much cool stuff that you can use.
If you want to keep up with the house, the owners also constantly update their Facebook page.
They are, like, always posting, like, EVPs, like, stuff they're doing. They do cool stuff all the time. Pause.
Yay!
I want to stick Toby on you.
Stop! So creepy.
I'm so thirsty. You want to say hi? That's mine.
Oh, governor.
It's the only time he makes an appearance.
Just pop that in at the end.
Hello, governor. We also had the pleasure of being featured on one of their live streams. So you might be able to go back. Oh, we look rough. Yeah. Yeah, you can go back and find it on their Facebook page.
Yeah.
But I will put their Facebook page link in the description box below because you should definitely go visit it. I'll also be putting their website link in the description box. If you guys want to stay, you guys should definitely stay there. It's really fun. Just respect the property, respect the owners.
If you break any of the stuff that they let you, like the equipment, you pay for it.
You pay for it, and I think that's only fair.
Don't be assholes.
Like, don't be assholes. And go in with an open mind.
Yeah. You're gonna experience more if you go in there being open. If you go in there being like, this shit's fake, like, you're not gonna do anything.
Then they're not gonna
want to talk to you. Like, they're gonna be like, nah, one of these jokers. Hell no, I'm not gonna bother with them.
Also, one last thing. This place, I don't think it's for the faint of heart. I think you should go if you want to experience something. But also know that it is pretty scary there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure to give it a like. It's been my favorite investigation so far. And
Brooke worked so hard on this. So, come on. Look at this. this is adorable. This is so sweet. Like, how can you say no to that? Such a sweet soul.
They're gonna be like, dislike. Right. But anyway, make sure to give it a like. Comment on the video, would you go to Hill House?
Or
have you been to Hill House?
Where should we go? Where would you somewhere you would like to go?
But yeah, make sure to go give their Facebook page a like. They're amazing. Again.
Cool place.
I'll put all those links in the description box below. And eventually keep an eye out for our next investigation of Hill House.
It's coming up.
It's coming up, and I should hopefully get 2 videos out. We're staying 2 nights. At 1 and night 2. Thank you for watching.
Stay spooky.
Bye.